Hey guys, welcome back to another meta guide. Today we're going to be talking about the SA-58, both loud and suppressed, and we're also going to cover the MDR 308, loud and suppressed. As always, screenshots and also timestamps will be featured down below, so without wasting your time, let's get into it. So the first gun we'll be looking at is honestly the king of the hill. This is one of my favorite guns, and it's the DS Arms SA-58 loud lowest recoil build. First thing is obviously going to be the stock choice. Now, we've got the thing here called the DSA SPR stock for SA-58, coming in at a whopping negative 43% recoil with 6 Ergo. However, there's an option to put the buffer tube adapter for the SA-58, which allows you to put any sort of thing on there, like the advanced buffer tube. And then obviously on the advanced buffer tube, you could then consider something like the Magpul CTR carbine stock. So with that, you would come in losing about 2 points of recoil reduction in the name of about 6 more Ergos. So it really depends if you're running this gun up CQB. And also when it comes down to the grip choice that we've chosen here, we have the RK24 grip, which is the king of recoil reduction, coming at -5. And we also chose these mags here because these curved British mags actually have the least amount of ergo reduction while still being 30 rounds. Obviously, it doesn't mean you have to use these mags. It doesn't super matter. First thing you're going to need is the direct thread adapter. And then on top of that, you're going to put the blast mitigation device. And then after you put the blast mitigation device, you're going to put the Lantac Dragon 7.62 x 5.1 muzzle brake inside of that, coming in at a whopping negative 16% recoil. This gun is an absolute laser beam. The next gun we're looking at is the SA-58 suppressed lowest recoil build. The only difference between this one and the loud build is simply, instead of a blast mitigation device on the end of this bad boy, we're going to be mounting the Daniel Defense Wave muzzle brake 7.62 x 5.1. And then on the end of that, we're going to be putting the Daniel Defense Wave QD sound suppressor, coming in at a negative 14% recoil. This gun is also very easy to handle. When you put this suppressor on the end of it, you lose about 7 ergo, so sometimes I would consider switching out the RK2 for something with a decent amount of recoil reduction like the RK1, or gaining a little bit of that ergo that you lost while suppressing the gun. So the next gun we're looking at is the DT-MDR 7.62 x 5.1, or the 308 conversion kit for the MDR. These two guns, although they're both assault rifles and shoot the same round, are actually incredibly different. Obviously, there's a massive difference in recoil. You're going to notice that the FAL built to spec has 70 vertical recoil, while the MDR has 91, and on the left hand side here, coming at 120 horizontal recoil, we have 215 on the MDR. But the major key difference between the two is the MDR is almost double the ergo of the SA-58, coming in at a whopping 83 compared to the ergonomics of the SA-58 at 48. So I want you guys to understand that they're completely different guns. And with the MDR, it has a fun switch, the ability to go full auto, but I believe what makes this gun truly unique is this incredibly fast down the sights ADS. MDR Loud does not have the ability to mount the blast mitigation device with the adapter and the Lantac Dragon. Unfortunately, you can only put the Lantac Dragon on this 16-inch MDR barrel. We may see some different options when we get an extended barrel option in the future. The suppressed MDR actually has lower recoil, and we're going to see the difference here of 89 over 209 on the suppressed versus 91 over 215 on the loud. Although there's a slight ergo debuff, the difference between ADS on the two is actually very unnoticeable, because the MDR has that bullpup characteristic to aim down sight much faster anyway, and comes with different benefits, like when you take damage and you heal, he slings the gun away much faster. Hey guys, that's it for another gun build guide. If you enjoyed this in any single way, you know what to do. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me out heaps. As always, the screenshots for all the guns shown here today will be featured down below, as well as a link to my Twitch where I stream 6 days a week. So if you want to have any questions about gun building or you have any suggestions, feel free to swing by. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.